What's going on, family? I'd like to drop a few lines. We know it now. It's after August 21st, 2019, which marks 400 years for the African Americans, so-called African Americans, to be in America. And we can see now that the plagues are starting to happen. And so I'm just thinking about it. I just stop by to warn you all, to everybody, African Americans, wake up, come out of Christianity, come out of Islam, come out of Judaism, whatever you in, come out. Now, I'm not going to get so much in it, but today I just want to say a few things. One thing I want you to understand, that within the Bible itself, if you read and you see these words like God, Lord, and all that, that's because the powers within changed the name. In Christianity, we say God, we say Lord. Well, I'm not Christianity, but I used to be a Christian. I'm sorry. So in Christianity, they say God and they say Lord. In Islam, they say Allah. In Judaism, they say Hashem. It sound like Hashem or Hashan. Sound like they say Hashatan, which in Hebrew, Paleo-Hebrew, it means Satan. But the real names of each of them in Christianity, if we want to talk about the Most High, we have to go straight to the Hebrew, which would be Yahuwah. Or if you look at Judah, which is the tribe that we are, the tribe of Judah, if you take the J and change it to a Y, and it's spelled Y-A-H-D-A-N, you take the dial sound out of the D and put a U in, take the N out, you get Yahuwah. That's the Father's name. And the tribe is Yehuda. So, and then if you look at Islam, and Islam comes way after. Muhammad was born in 507 AD. If you search it, please search it for yourself. But the writings of the children of Ishmael, they was true black people. They wasn't no Arabs, what you see today, walk around looking white. They're not the true Arabs. They're not true Ishmael's blood. So, Muhammad itself, he was born in, Muhammad was born in 507 AD, he died around 6 something. And the Quran came out 706. But if you look at that, you look at writings way before Muhammad was born. The Ishmaelites, and the Ishmael was the son of Abraham. Now he had to know the true father of who Abraham worshipped, the Most High, in Hebrew, Yahuwah. Some people say Yahweh. But in Islam, and so I try my best, when I talk to people that's Islam, Muslim, I hold back because I try to act dumb. But I want them to really bring it because I'm ready. But if you do research in Islam, the true language of Arabic, they worship Yahuwah, which is YAH-HUYA, Yahuwah. So they worship the same Yah as we did. But when Muhammad came along, now they worship at the Kaaba stone, and basically they worship the moon, and Christianity worship the sun. Now you got these fake Jews, instead of saying the right name, the true name, they say Hashem or Hashan, and it sounds like Hashatan, which they are the true devils. Anyway, I just want to drop a few lines and let you know Israel, true Israel, African Americans scattered abroad and in Africa. Listen, the Bantus people, the E1B1A bloodline type haplogroup, wake up and come out of these churches. Wake up and start to research your heritage, what your people, your culture, what you used to do. You got to realize in Amos chapter 9, verse 7, you look like the Ethiopians. In Lamentations 4 and 8, it says your face, when it says your vision is as black as sun. If you go to Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 40 through 68, let you know the curses only follow you, us, the true African American, the true Israelites, African Americans, and scattered abroad. It's so many different verses. Even the Messiah, it talks about him in Revelations 1, verse 13, 14, 15, 16. His hair wool, feet like brass burnt in the furnace. Then it's like Daniel chapter 7. It's talking about the Father, his hair like the pure wool. We are the true children of Israel. And we got to get back and follow the statute laws and commandments. We got to realize when the Holy City come down, it says in Revelations 21 and 12, it's going to have the names of the 12 tribes of Israel on there. And it says it's going to have no Christian name on there, no Islam or Arabic name on there, and no Judaism name on there. We got to realize these nations is the ones that put us in slavery. These nations the ones that will come up against us at the end. Why? Because in Psalms 83, he says that all gathered together have a tumult against thee, a confederate against thee. Please read Psalms 83. And it got Edom. And Edom is the ones over there in our land that stolen our identity. That's Edom. Then they got Ishmael. We know who Ishmael is. Ishmael of Moab, the Chinese, or the ones over there in Arabia right now. And the ones that are faking the phone, acting like they're the true bloodline of Ishmael. They might have a little bloodline in them, but they are not the true bloodline of Ishmael. That's why they say Allah. When you talk to an Arab, ask them, so what do y'all call y'all deity before you call them Allah? And then if one that know true Arabic language, they're going to say Yahuwah. And when they say that, it's going to blow. If they choose to say, they might even say it like, you know, they might act like you don't know what you're talking about. They don't know what you're talking about. But anyway, this is the word of Yah for the people of Yah from Kadah. Peace. Shalom.